Check 1, 2. Check
I still
1,
think
2.
we should try and record in the bathroom one day.
We certainly can. Both of our backs are gonna kill.
I know.
Rock on! You know what we should do on the video one time? I don't know if we'd die doing it. Rip our Juul and sip our Pepsi and then exhale after.
Bitch.
I don't know where I put my Juul. Wait, let's do it at the same time. Do we sit closer? I think I'm gonna die. I did it! Nice bit.
I inhaled my Pepsi. That's what happened.
Cool experiment.
Hello, fellow miserable humans.
I'm Sam.
And I'm
Okay.
Han.
And we're your miserable mistresses. Ready?
We are...
Recording on our MacBook Pro.
Yeah, we're hoping to get some visuals for you.
Yeah, so we're starting at, the bottom. And it will hopefully get better. We're going to try my laptop and see if it's any better for future. But I assumed hers would be best because it's a pro and it's literally meant for editing and
Please be
posting
patient with us.
And if not, fuck off. Okay. What do we want to start with? You had something to tell me.
Oh my god. Hang on, because I still have Pepsi in my lungs.
I feel like I had things to talk about too and I'm blanking now.
Right before we hit record, Sam was like, let's hit our Juuls and take a sip of our Pepsi, thinking that would be a good idea.
I gotta take my bandage off. Give me a second. I don't know if it will cause noise.
That was kind of cool. Wait, I kind of love it.
Oh! The gauze flew.
Where's your bloody gauze?
I don't know where it went.
We'll find it eventually.
It's all yellow. You can't really see it because of the camera quality. But wait, ready? 3D action.
Everybody put on your 3D goggles.
I guess I probably should have waited a little bit. I'm still a little bloody, but it was bothering me, so it's fine.
Us doing that right before we hit record reminded me of a TikTok trend that's going around.
What is it?
So people are trying to drink an entire Sprite without burping.
I've seen that. Did you see the angry guy do it? The anger reactions guy?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I've seen a few where people literally just like bleh,
Same.
and they're so funny.
But I'm not a bleh type of person.
Yeah, but it's not like throw up. It's just like Sprite. So
Right.
I feel like I could separate the two.
Okay, so the news that I was going to tell you today, so it has to do with my father.
I didn't think we were gonna jump for the throat.
Oh, no, we're going straight for the throat.
Oh, okay.
My father and I, hi, Al, if you're listening.
Oh, God.
I know. We don't have your typical relationship,
Sorry.
to say the least. So he texted me and my brothers today. I have two brothers.
Oh.
He's been dating this guy for quite some time now. And his boyfriend got offered a job in a different state, a few states away, a different time zone. He goes, "Hey guys, rethinking my decision of staying here. My boyfriend is definitely going to move at the end of the month. We will be discussing things tonight, but it looks like I'll be moving as well. Just
Cool.
wanted to give you a heads up."
Peace. See ya. Let me see the text because I want to see where.
Oh, he didn't put it in there.
M or T?
M.
It's a different time zone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what the difference is?
I think just an hour, but still.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's no way it's that much.
Yeah, so by the end of the month, honestly, it almost feels like a weight is being taken off my shoulders. With your father leaving, you're going to be off his insurance. Hannah, you can't go a day without insurance. And
You get it through work, don't you?
yeah, so it'll actually, because me and my mom talked about, whoa, I just got real close to the mic.
Can you look at this incision site?
Incision site.
Whatever it is. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
I donate plasma. I'm a good girl.
I can't stand you. But my mom was all freaking out because she was like, Hannah, what are we going to do? I can't put you on my insurance until open enrollment, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's a good point about your work.
Well, the thing is, you can, because...
Well, yeah, mine works because I started mine in the middle of a school year.
You can get unemployment if you've lost your previous policy, which technically I'm losing my previous policy.
You say unemployment? Do you mean insurance?
Yep, that's exactly it. Yep.
We're employed, bitches.
We're such big girls.
We got big girl jobs.
God. But yeah, so that was my big news, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Glad you have something to feel good about.
Like I feel like all the pressure and obligations that I felt beforehand are just going away with him.
See, and mine were just weighing me down 10 times harder. Because I had a situation happen yesterday. I'm not going to get into the details, but it's a lot to deal with. And I reached out to some therapists today.
I'm so excited for this news.
First time ever! Hey!
I've been telling Sam that she needs to see a therapist since pretty much the day I met her.
Okay, but I don't like talking about my problems, and I have a really hard time doing so. But this is just, it's weighing on me so heavily that, like, there's not really another option, and yeah.
Well, that's what's great about therapists is that it doesn't feel pressured. Like, you don't go in there being like, oh my God, I'm going to have to, like, talk about this, and this, and...
But I am, because that first initial session, I'm like, okay, where do we start? Because this baggage, I could fill a whole fucking airplane, you know? Like,
they're nice, you know, it's not their first rodeo, they take you in nice and easy.
But my problem is, when I start talking about my problems, I don't cry until I cry. And it's Niagara Falls when it happens. Ugly fucking you know, and like
the Kim K cry,
the snot running down your nose, the red cheeks, hardly being able to breathe. I can't talk when it's happening, so like how am I going to talk to a therapist if I'm just crying?
From a therapist veteran here, there will be sessions where all you do is cry and no words come out.
See, and that is fucking disgusting to me.
That's what they're there for, though. It's a safe space for you to do that.
You know what one of my coworkers told me today? There's a woman out there who talks about a lot of, like, things that have to do with, like vulnerability and, like, things like that. And there's a quote from her, one of her TED Talks or something. I wish I could remember her name, because I would...
What's the quote? Don't just survive, thrive.
I'm going to punch you in the throat. Words to live by. Vulnerability is strength. Like,
absolutely.
The ability to be vulnerable is, like, strong in itself. And I totally get that, because I'm pretty strong and, like emotionally, I feel like I'm pretty strong. But when it comes to vulnerability, that's where it's tough for me. Like, I'm vulnerable with you, kind of.
I think
I'm like a 5 out of 10 with you and a 2 out of 10 with everyone else.
I was going to say, I think I'm the person you're the most vulnerable with.
And even then, it's like, we laugh about my problems and...
We cope with humor. That's something Sam and I do.
But that's not a good coping mechanism.
It absolutely is, and don't you dare tell me otherwise.
I'm shooting myself in the foot for saying that too, but like it's healthy, but it's not. Like, at least we're talking about them, but at the same time, we need to work through them, not just talk about them. And I have a lot of...
That's why I see a therapist.
I know, and that's why I'm trying, okay? Give me credit for trying.
Absolutely, 100%. I think you took the first step, and that's incredible.
The first therapist I reached out to, she was like, we don't accept your insurance. And I said, well, guess we're not trying that again.
You're like, well, I'm done. I'm not trying again. I tried.
No, I did email 2 at the same time, so it's fine.
You look like an old man when you do that.
Am I having a stroke?
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay.
But yes, I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Anyway.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
That's so funny because I was meeting with my therapist yesterday, and while I was meeting with her, I looked at her, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up talking about this right now.
Yeah. Victor, there's something else I wanted to say, and I don't remember what happened.
I know, because now we're all like...
In my feelings. Let's just end it here.
Oh, thanks for listening. See you next Tuesday.
Maybe.
We have been feeding our geckos some crickets.
That
in itself is
vulnerability.
Yeah. Anxiety inducing for sure.
Yeah. What else did I get today? Oh, I got that thingy. The water bottle.
Oh yeah.
Which is
not sponsored.
Fun. Not sponsored. But it's a water bottle that you put like flavored filters in, and it's like 0 calories, 0 sugar, whatever, and it works pretty well so far. I'm impressed.
I will say that raspberry lemonade was nasty. Strawberry lemonade was pretty good.
Yep. I'm interested. I almost just said intrigued and interested to try the coffee ones.
Oh, that's right. They are coffee ones.
Because, should I try it on the podcast? No, I don't want to open it.
Too much work.
Yeah, I don't want to get up.
Sorry for those of you looking forward to that.
Well, and like our cords and shit are everywhere.
Yeah.
We just rip things apart.
Yeah.
And my mic is currently balanced on our couch cushion because it's too top heavy because I'm too short.
We're really,
we're roughing it, okay?
Barely holding it together over here.
Just be thankful we're recording because a bitch is, meh.
We ate pizza and we looked at each other and we were like, so are we going to try and do this tonight?
But yes, we are dedicated to our listeners.
Here we are. 5 weeks in a row. I think that's the longest I've been committed to something.
No, tattoos.
Well, yeah.
But like something outwardly. I do feel like we need to put more time into this as far as like social media presence and all that. But we're getting there, okay?
Guys, be patient with us, please.
We just made a TikTok.
Yes, follow us on TikTok.
Look at my sleeves.
Miserable_mistresses on Instagram and TikTok.
I went to reach for the sleeve and...
I know, because it's backwards.
Yeah. Yerp. So, follow us.
Give us a follow. All the videos on our TikTok are videos of me and Sam.
I'm having too much fun with the recording. Wait, can we try and do it together? I haven't done this in a while. Are you starting or am I?
I don't fucking know.
It's gonna be hard to watch. I wouldn't watch in the camera. You
but
start.
I want to see it.
You start. Yeah, we did it! Did we do it?
I don't fucking know.
Wait, let's do the wave. Just the two of us.
This is the most boring wave in the entire universe.
Well, you gotta delay yours a little bit. Not that much! Like, I'm talking, when I'm here, you start going, okay?
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh my god. Guys.
Look how cute we are.
Thank God I just showered.
I look like I have really short hair when I do it like that. Buns back here.
Bun. Biggity biggity bun. Bun.
What the fuck happened? Okay, let's get into this week's topic, which is Han and Sam's adventures.
Yeah. Sam,
that's not the one I meant to press. Wait, so A is wump wump, B is bum 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 bum, C is clap. Dun dun.
We can change those too.
Cool. So yeah, Han and Sam's adventures. You have to hold that one.
Yeah. In the next coming months, Sam and I will be celebrating our 5-year friendiversary.
What up? That's the longest friend I've ever had. I get sick of people too quick. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, why was that so good?
It was really good.
You know what I want to do? You have to start it.
What? Alright, guys. You ready for this? Harry Potter,
The boy who lived
has come.
to die. I wish I had something pointy. What?
She ripped the arm off of her aloe plant.
I was hoping the whole thing was gonna come.
She goes, what would you do if, and then just does it anyway.
Smells nice.
Smells nice.
It smells very good. Sniff it.
Smells fresh.
I was hoping the whole thing was gonna come.
Could you imagine if the whole plant, roots and all?
Yes, because that's my luck. Yep, that's what would happen. Just rip the roots out. It was dying anyways, it's fine. You know what I should have grabbed?
What are you doing over there? Paul Jr., not Paul Jr.
Paul Jr. is dead.
Rest in peace, Paul Jr.
Rust in peace. More like crinkle in peace. Watch this shit.
Oh no, poor Paul Jr.
Shove this down your throat and see how far it can go. That cluck cluck plant thousand.
Yo, I can't.
Okay, Sam and Hans Adventures. We are celebrating our 5-year anniversary. I still have this aloe with me.
We're really wilding out on this video.
Can you eat it?
Can you eat aloe? Yeah.
Should I?
That's entirely your choice. I personally wouldn't. Your aloe plant's dying.
Her leaves are thick.
Like it.
Do you want to try it?
Kinda.
Let me pop this one open for you. Pop the pussy like this. Look.
Body don't stop on me.
Wish my putty was this wet. It's been a dry couple months, okay? It's been since October. Not because I don't have options, but...
Just had to make that clear.
I mean, come on now. I always have options. How cool. Can we just make a whole hour episode of us playing with aloe? Look.
Ooh, it squirted.
Wish I did. This is not something... Where's that salt? Look, what have I done?
What's happening?
I don't have...
on your face.
No. I don't have anywhere to put this. When he says when he doesn't have a cum rag.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
Put it back in the pot.
I'm gonna, but that doesn't solve the problem of...
Just rub it on your hands. It's like lotion. I think you hit the window and it leaves an aloe mark on the window. You can hear it, not make it. You missed that one too. Third time's a charm.
Rim shot, baby! Baby.
This is an absolute fucking mess.
I'm gonna edit it and it's gonna be pristine.
Sam's gonna be in charge of editing this video, guys. I do the audio, Sam does the video, so you get both of our interpretations of the episode.
I'm wearing my Potter pants. I should have shown that when we did Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. That was absolutely disgusting. Is that the aloe coming back up?
Yeah. It's Harry Potter, the boy who lived,
has come
to die.
That's what started that whole fucking aloe thing.
Back to Sam and Hans Adventures and our 5-year friend anniversary.
Sam and I first met.
Guess what?
through.
I lost my jewel.
Oh, of course you did. Do it. Do it now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good. Is going on.
Whew. Again. Ooh, did you see that jiggle?
Yeah.
Dude, no, not like that. Smack it and watch it. Ooh! My foot's cramping. Ow, I don't know how to stop it. Flat foot. You want me to cramp it for you? Ow, it's not the toes! It's the flat of the foot, so you can't even see it. It's not worth cramping.
That was good.
Alright. For the 500th time, back to
our
adventures. I want to put my other foot up there, but I don't want them to be able to see my foot. You have to pay for the feet pics.
Mm-hmm. Join our Patreon that we don't have yet. Sam and Han Adventures.
I wish we wrote these down in chronological order.
You know which one just came to mind?
What?
When you and I were driving and it was about to storm outside and we were on the Cape route.
Are you talking there was already snow and ice on the ground, right?
The wave?
No. I was thinking of a different memory.
Oh, I know what you're thinking of. No, I was talking about we stopped the car. We pulled into this little cul-de-sac and we got out to go climb on the rocks to look at the crazy ocean waves from the storm.
One of our fave little spots to stop in Cape Elizabeth.
So we get out of the car.
I still have that video.
I know.
I can upload that on our socials.
We are on the rocks, checking out the
scenery
and videos of the big waves crashing up on the rocks. And
I was in my LL Beat slippers, a heavy ass sweater, and leggings, okay?
Next thing you know, poor Samantha.
I saw the wave hit the rock 30 feet from me, and I knew I fucked up. Did I move? No.
You didn't have time.
Not at all. And the wave just comes and
hits the rock that Sam's standing on. She could have got swept away.
Oh yeah, wish I did.
Fucking hysterical.
Oh, it was so funny. The video, we're not doing it any justice, but the video is so funny. I'll add that to our socials at some point after this epi gets released.
I was just thinking of how we had to get back in your car and you were
soaked.
Soaking wet.
With salt water.
And it was cold outside. Poor thing.
It was fine. Worth it. I was driving and we were all super fucking beady baked because that's all we used to do. And we were coming around that same curve.
We had two of our friends in the back seat. It's me and Sam on the front seat.
And literally, when I tell you, my car was not in my control because we hit a patch of ice. It was not in my control. And Hannah and I look at each other. We're like, holy shit.
We just almost died.
Literally. The two in the back seat, they're so high, they don't even notice.
They have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Hannah and I are like, bro, did you see that?
Back roads of Maine after a snowstorm. I'm pretty sure it was snowing.
Yes, it was. This was during a storm because we thought we were cool and we wanted to go smoke in any inclement weather, whatever.
And then there was the time that your car got stuck and we had to steal somebody's shovel off of their front.
Also with Tree during that time.
Yeah.
And
Tree Man.
Tree Man, what up, what up?
Shout out.
He don't listen to this.
No, he definitely does not.
But he should.
Miss you.
Miss you. Do miss you.
Yeah, we were going to drop him off at his friend's house, which is down the street from SMCC.
And meanwhile, before we even pulled down the road, we noticed they weren't plowed.
Yeah. And we were like,
still...
should we go? And we were like, yeah, let's do it.
It's Remy, my Toyota Corolla. She fucking whips.
She's been through some shit, man.
Her front fender's about to fall off if you want to bend on me. No, just kidding. She's strong. She's like her mama.
She's hanging in there.
She has one hubcap right now.
You remember when we used to go drifting in the SMCC parking lot?
Bitch, yeah. Do you remember when we drifted that time? We were coming back from a party, and I drifted into
the parking lot.
CTM, SMCC parking lot, and hit the curb, and then I ended up bending two rims.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I've had my Toyota Corolla from...
Toyota Girly.
Her name's Remy. Since 2017, I think. 2017.
Yeah.
My second year of college. And I have replaced 8 rims. Where are my tax dollars going? Because they're not going to the potholes.
For real.
Not that I hit curbs for a living. Oh my god, that just brought up another one of me hitting a curb. Oh my god, there's 2 that are so funny. Okay, we'll start with the worst one because this wasn't even a curb, this was a median.
Oh no. Was I with you?
No. This was before I knew you.
Great.
I was still hitting curbs before I knew you, baby. I don't remember where the fuck I was. We were on a road that didn't end for miles. There was no, like, pull-offs, no nothing. And I saw a store up to our left. We're on the right side. And my first instinct was pull into that store so we can turn around.
Right. Seems logical.
There was a median in the middle of the road that I apparently didn't see and went over it entirely and was going so fast I almost plowed into this store. Like, I slammed my brakes and we put our seats back to hide from the people going into the store. That's how bad it was.
Yikes.
I forgot about that until right now. Core memory.
Core memory being unlocked.
I was with Jenny.
And she who shall not be named?
No, just Jenny and I. We left she who shall not be named at the dorms by herself. And then the second one was I had just picked up weed from my plug, and my plug has a kid, and he had given me my weed in a plastic baggie, and take a guess at what it had on it.
Was it like Paw Patrol or something?
Yeah, of course
it was.
And my stupid ass is going next to the police station in South Portland, right towards SMCC, trying to take a video while I'm driving of the weed baggie, and I smacked this curb, and it's a good, like, 1.5 foot curb. Didn't pop a tire, though. Oh my god. There's a time I hit another curb, and I popped 2 tires in front of 2 police cars. I was trying to do a good deed, found a stray cat, and I was bringing it to the Animal Refuge League in Portland. And when the cops got there, because it was closed, I had to pull in, and I hit 1 curb. I, like, nicked it, bitch. And both of my right side tires went flat.
Oh, no.
I had to call AAA.
Oh, no. Remy's been through it.
Yeah, but she's still standing, baby. Why my hair be looking like that?
The first time, well, Sam and I met through...
Another she who shall not be named.
Yeah, one of my exes, because they had a class together.
History to 1500, baby. I withdrew.
She flunked out, so. That's how Sam and I met, and I think one of my first times ever hanging out with Sam, it was me, you, Wendy, and she who shall not be named.
It was 5 of us. Kayla.
Another she who shall not be named.
We already named her. Hitting the curbs.
Oh yeah, that's true. And I think each of us, I want to say each of us rolled up a blunt, but I don't think so, because...
Yeah, one of us probably rolled a blunt for one of them. Or you and I probably rolled a blunt for the she who shall not be named. Both of them. There's 5 of us. Oh, I mean, she who shall not be named.
We can edit that out, it's fine.
But yeah. So me, you,
Wendy,
and the 2 she who shall not be named.
Okay.
S. Who was the other one? S and who?
Kayla.
Yes.
And
you know damn well you rolled for S and I rolled for K.
Did you roll though? Because that was like your...
I was saying supplying weed.
Oh, I just meant like physically rolling.
I hate rolling. I make everyone else do it.
Besides the point.
Used to.
There were 5 blunts between the 5 of us. And we were smoking in the Hannaford parking lot in Sam's car.
All 5.
All 5 of them.
And I really want to say that after everyone left, you and I probably went to smoke more.
Probably. That's definitely something that we would have done. Do you remember that time that we were smoking in, you know, the old people home that's right there?
Stop. I already know what you're going to say when the paranoia kicked in.
Oh my god, and we were like hiding.
We had jackets over our heads, bitch. Okay, but to be fair, before this had happened, I had already been busted at the old people's home. Like, cops were called and everything, which nothing came of it. But, and then Hannah got paranoid, which made me paranoid.
Yeah, we put our seats all the way back.
I think we sat there for probably 20 minutes.
Oh, at least. Because every time we heard a noise, we were like, what was that? What was that?
Literally, oh my god, that was wild.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't even talked about our adventures yet.
I know.
Let's get into it.
Let's see.
I wanted to try and go in like chronological order, but
so tough.
I could tell you one that's like an SMCC party.
Give it to me.
Melvin's. That snowstorm. I have a video of me walking in my Michael Kors boots.
Yeah, trudging through the snow.
These boots were made for walking, and it was absolute blizzard outside. We should not have gone, which was in Wyndham. That's like a 30-minute drive for us to go party.
That was the party where my bra broke.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the entire second half of the party, I was braless, and
no shame in that. I'm braless all the time.
I left my bra at his house.
We love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Kicker, do you remember? Melvin's mom used to be home when he threw parties.
She used to party with us. She would come downstairs.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah,
we were in the basement.
We were in the basement, which happened to be where the laundry was, so I would just like disguise my bra as like part of the laundry.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of our earlier memories, besides the 5 blunt. For us to remember in chronological order is going to be
so hard.
I thought that said smell room. Smash room. All right, let's just go down the list because we're not going to be able to remember.
Well, the first one on the list is us tattooing each other, which we talked about on the last episode. This thing on here is actually skydiving, so we can go into
are we not
detail.
Going into tattoo?
Go into detail about us actually going skydiving.
Still want to go naked.
So this was the time that Sam was basically living at my house with me.
Because I was living at the grandma's and hated my life.
Yeah. So I was in my mom's basement at the time.
You say at the time like you didn't live in the basement the entire time you lived there.
Well, I just meant like at that time in my life.
Okay.
Pre-college, I wasn't in the basement.
Where were you?
I had a room upstairs.
Where did that... Never mind. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
So Sam and I woke up one morning and I was supposed to work. I had worked at
OG
Schmolive Garden at the time. And Sam was like, she looked at me, she was like, let's go skydiving. I go, bitch, I have to work. She goes, call out. So I call Schmolive Schmarden. And I'm like, hey,
do you need me
I
today?
see you guys are like fully staffed. Do you really think you're gonna need me on the schedule today? My manager was like, no, you should be fine. Enjoy the day. I'm like, all right, bet. Will do. Thanks. Sam calls, what was it, New England Skydive?
Skydive New England.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out in Biddeford. And they're like,
Bitch.
yeah, we have an opening at 2 o'clock.
From what? Did you fart on my pillow?
No, maybe you farted on your own pillow. Maybe Letta farted on your pillow.
Oh no. You know dogs can't get poison ivy.
Good to know.
I looked it up because there's a bunch of poison ivy over there.
So 2 o'clock rolls around. Sam and I drive to Biddeford. And we're sitting in this room watching videos, filling out paperwork that's basically like,
if you die, it's not on us.
yeah, we're not liable if you die.
Why does my dog look high?
She does.
Did you get into something?
So we sign our life away basically, and we go and suit up in like this hangar, like this airplane hangar. We go and get in our skydiving gear. This is Samantha's first time ever in an airplane. Sam has never been in an airplane before. We get to this
Rock on.
teeny tiny airplane,
literally 15 feet on the inside.
Smaller than my bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were all like...
Yeah.
It was me and my guy smashed up against the door because I was jumping first. And then Hannah and her guy, our knees were like touching and they were smashed up against the walls.
And then just enough room for the driver. The plane driver.
The pilot.
The plane driver. And that was it. It was just the 5 of us smushed in this plane. So we go up, whatever, 10,000 feet, and they give us a warning.
10,000? Oh, okay. Warning. Yeah. We jumped from 15.
Yeah. So they give us our warning. We're like, yep, 5,000 more feet to go. Should be in a couple minutes, whatever. So we get up there. He goes, you ready? And he opens the door.
But before this, he asked me, do you remember this? He asked me if I wanted to do a front flip.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah, they asked us if we wanted to front flip.
And he asked me if I wanted to do a front flip, and I said, absolutely.
Already fucking jumping out of a plane, might as well do a front flip while I'm doing it.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I wish I did like the video, whatever, but it was an extra $100, and it was already $200, so I said no. And that was with a student discount, so absolutely not. But yeah, we did that, and yeah, I went first, and then you went. I want to do it again.
Yeah. I had a huge bruise on the inside of my thigh because when they pull the cord, your body like jolts.
So like,
yeah, and when we did that, the fucking harness that I had on got pinched. It like pinched my leg, so I had a huge bruise on the inside of my thigh. But worth it.
Oh yeah,
worth it.
And me being the adrenaline junkie that I am, like, oh, so cool. I'd do it 20 times again.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd go tomorrow if I could. What am I doing tomorrow? I work.
Next that I have on this list is when we did the smash room.
Oh my God, my double chin was just so bad when I yawned. I said, the smash room was fun. I don't know how we came about that, because were we just down in Portland and saw it?
No, I had been talking to one of my managers at Schmafflebee's about it. Jason.
Yes. Oh, Jason.
Yeah, miss him. And I had looked into it, and sure enough, there was one right in Portland, so me and Sam...
Well, and it was right next to Pizziolo.
Oh my God, that's right, yeah.
There's some stories about Pizziolo as well. Okay.
But we go in, and it was like...
You got a shopping cart.
And we got to pick out things that we wanted to smash.
I still have videos of that. We could add clips of that as well.
Yeah.
Shit was so fun.
It was so much fun.
We should do that again.
We should.
I need to do that as soon as possible.
While we're on the topic of like rooms and stuff, Sam and I have done a couple escape rooms, but there's one that will forever...
I want to exit the room. That's me exiting the room.
This is a core memory of mine.
I blacked out. I blacked out.
We did like a clown one.
Okay, it was it was a scary clown one.
Okay, yes.
It wasn't just clowns, okay. It was a scary clown one.
And it was the hardest level.
And we almost did it.
We were so close.
I couldn't do it.
But I just remember...
Okay, I remember it now. There was literally a door, like a little revolving door thing. We both couldn't fit in it.
I wasn't even getting to that part yet.
That's the worst part, though, for me. This is why we failed. Because the revolving
we had
door...
to get into a plastic revolving door.
By yourself, mind you. And
neither of us wanted to go first.
You were okay with it, though, and I remember me smashing myself into you, and I was like, I'm not going alone!
That's right. Oh my God, and we were like running out of time. Sam's like trying to fit in this tiny, made for a child, plastic revolving door.
Well, because I was like, I can't go first, because then I'll be in that room by myself, and I can't go last, because I'll be in this room by myself. So we didn't go. We didn't win.
We ran out of
We didn't
time.
go through the door.
But the incident that I
know which one you're thinking of too. Go for it.
There was like a regular sized door that had like a window in it, and part of the whole act was like there was a clown that was like beating on the window. It was a real person dressed up as a clown.
A scary clown.
Just to make that clear. Beating on the door and like on the window and shit. And Sam's having a panic attack. I'm over here trying to solve puzzles. And each time this clown bangs on the door, Sam is screaming at the top of her lungs.
Which, mind you, is pretty loud.
At one point I had to look at her and I said, "Stop screaming!"
I couldn't, bro. It wasn't me. I was checked out.
I was like trying so hard to figure out this puzzle so we could make it to the next part. Just kept screaming.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely a core memory for me.
That is so fucking funny. I'm never doing that again. It's a scary one.
Let's see.
Gina.
I would like to preface this by apologizing to my mother.
I told her to tell you a long time ago, just saying. I am actually the good influence for once.
This had to have happened 3 years ago.
What year are we in?
2022.
This was definitely 2019 because I had graduated from SMCC and I was at USM. It was my first year at USM because Kate was there. No, Kate was not there because we picked
2 years ago. Mom, I want to preface this with
2
an
to 3
apology.
years ago.
I lied to you.
Pretty big lie, pretty developed lie.
And it was pretty intricate. A lot went into this lie. Just know that I love you.
All right, get into it.
So, Sam and I used to do a lot of last minute things. We used to make a lot of last minute decisions.
I'm an Aries. I'm impulsive.
Yes.
I want to do something, we do it.
And I was depressed, so I really didn't give a fuck. I was like, let's do it. So one day Sam was like, let's go to Rhode Island. I've never been to Rhode Island before. I was like, all right, bet, cool. Let's go to Rhode Island.
Literally a 2-minute decision, and we packed a bag and went.
That's how Sam and I lived for a couple years.
Literally. Hashtag depression.
Yeah. So we packed our bags and
got on the road
to Massachusetts to pick up Sam's old roommate.
Kate, baby, miss you.
So we pick up Kate, we drive to Rhode Island, whatever. I tell my mom I'm spending the night at Sam's. Airbnb. No, this was before she found out we were in Rhode Island.
I didn't think she... Oh, yes, she did know because your brothers ratted on you. Unintentionally ratted on you.
We're in Rhode Island. We're like...
We're sleeping in the car.
We're sleeping in Sam's car in the Walmart parking lot.
3 of us in my Toyota Corolla.
Mom. She calls me. She's all sorts of pissed off. My brother ratted on me. He didn't mean to because he didn't know. But he had mentioned that I was in Rhode Island based off of my Snapchat story. My mom calls me. What are you doing in Rhode Island? You told me you were staying at Sam's. All this stuff. And I go, Mom, it's okay. Like, we're staying in an Airbnb. We had an Airbnb in Rhode Island. And she wanted proof of us in our Airbnb. And I was like, all right, I'll send you a picture of the Airbnb, but we're at Walmart right now. When we get back to the Airbnb...
Friendship Lane, baby?
I'll send you a picture. It's on Friendship Lane. Or Friendship Street, or whatever the fuck.
Whatever it was.
So, me, Kate, and Sam drive over to fucking Friendship Avenue, and there just so happened to be a building that was like 100 Friendship Street, because it was like a big like office building or whatever. So Sam and I took a picture in front of that, being like, here we are, like on Friendship Street.
No, bitch, we took a picture in front of the street sign. It was me and you and our fucking foreheads in the street sign.
We did do that too, and then we found a building, took a picture of the building. I was like, this is the building that our Airbnb is in. And then I just so happened to have an old picture of a previous hotel room that I had stayed in, that I had sent to my mom. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not really sure if she bought it.
Yeah, she did, because she would have, yeah. There would have been reprimands.
I think she kind of came to the conclusion eventually that I'm an adult.
Probably get mad at that point.
She was so mad. But, you know
what else we didn't write on there?
What?
Snowmobiling.
That's another thing my mom was mad about.
That's what reminded me of it.
Oh,
look. That is yours. Uh-oh.
She wants to get up here. There was a period of time in my life where my mom was very overbearing. Love her to death, one of my best friends. After all of my health stuff at a young age, my mom sort of became, I don't want to say obsessed, but like,
overbearing. That was a good way to put it.
Overbearing and concerned about what I was doing, and
she had reasons behind it.
Absolutely she did, and I don't hold her at fault for those feelings. That's something that we've worked through now.
Okay.
But
I have a different opinion on that, but it's fine.
What's your opinion?
I think it caused you trauma. Not necessarily trauma, but I think you have PTSD about it.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know. I don't know if you've worked through it. Did you guys ever have a conversation about that?
Yes. We've had multiple conversations about it. And she went to therapy for it.
Which is reasonable.
Yeah.
Because of the reason she had for being that way.
Yes. And I've also spoke to my therapist about it. One time, Sam and I decided to go snowmobiling. And at this time, my phone was broken. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
I had broken my phone, so like I couldn't...
Will you pet her from the back so she stops trying to lick my hand?
So I couldn't do anything. So I was relying on Sam a lot to get in contact with folks.
I did forget about that.
Yeah, and Sam and I decided to go snowmobiling at this time. And
which was expensive as fuck, mind you.
Yeah, it was expensive. Oh, so much fun, but so expensive.
Remember when I got stuck?
Yes. Yeah, that was another. My mom was pissed about that.
Pengies.
She also wasn't too happy when she found out that we went skydiving, but
like it already happened.
Yeah, and at that point she had already been going to therapy, so.
Look at that. There's my bean. That's my bean. That's my scary pibble.
What do we got next on here?
Vermont.
Vermont was a good one.
That was a good one. When was that? Because I feel like I was pretty happy during that time, but maybe I was just happy to be away from all my responsibilities.
It was definitely wintertime because our stay got...
It was like early winter and fall or something. I can probably look that up.
That waterfall was frozen, remember?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it was beginning of winter, end of fall, because I think there was still foliage.
February.
Really?
Yeah. The lady was a tad strange.
Oh my God. Side note, while you look for that, the Airbnb that we stayed at in Connecticut with that bed bitch, that California King, probably the best bed I've ever slept in my life. It was huge. I've never been in a bed that big.
Glastonbury.
Yeah, this is Glasgow. I think that's in Scotland.
I love that.
And it's Glasgow. January 17th.
What year?
2019. So yes, I was still depressed because that was the end of 2018.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You know what came up for my responses?
What?
The hot tub pics.
Yeah, the Airbnb had a hot tub, which was pretty nice.
Screened-in porch, baby. Oh my God, back when I was skinny.
We were both skinny.
So skinny.
It's really funny because actually on the drive down, before we drove down was actually this incident at the Quick Care.
What?
The incident at the Quick
Oh
Care.
my god, with the stirrups.
We had Sam in the stirrups. We were fucking around.
I was there for my neck. I think. What did I just say? January 2019?
Yeah. And then something that I did was I took a video of every blunt that we smoked the entire way down there.
Did you really?
Yeah, so Kennybunk, Auburn, Bedford, Marlboro, and then when we finally got to Brattleboro. I was gonna tell them while we were in Vermont, we went and got massages.
Look how fucking cute I was. I couldn't get these pants on one thigh right now if I tried. I'm not saying I was cute because I was skinny. It was just cute because I had my long blonde hair and I was skinny. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the tattoos. We didn't even get into that, but that was our A Boogie trip. It was my birthday.
Oh my god, that's right.
The only reason I'm remembering this is because I'm looking at my camera roll.
I know. This is what I had to do the other day. I was looking at my camera roll to try and remember.
I'm looking for Vermont specifically. You pumping my gas.
Oh, what a good friend I am.
That's the least you could do. I drove. I drove us everywhere for 3 years, basically.
Because my car was either non-existent or unreliable.
Repossessed. Not her fault.
I can't even. I'm still so mad about that.
Nose booping.
Oh my god, the baklava. Slept in the car in January?
Is that in January?
Yeah.
We had a bunch of blankets. Remember?
That's
and we
true.
put a bunch of shit up in my windows and everything. So like that probably kept a lot of the heat in.
Yeah, that's true.
Vermont was a good trip.
It was a really good trip. It was a nice little getaway for us.
Yeah, and we stopped at that cute little store where you got the syrup. It was
Oh
like a
yeah,
cute little
the hot
thing.
chocolate.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about the mountain.
Oh,
Not
yes.
even the mountain. I don't even know what you'd consider it. It was a hill.
Fucking...
A friend that I was hanging out with, he told me that there was this mountain that you could drive up. So I looked up the mountain on my phone, whatever, we're driving up to it, whatever. And it didn't look like you could drive up to it, but me being an Aries, I was like, I'm gonna try. And we got, what? What?
Nothing. It's just like us being like, yeah, let's try it. Let's do it.
And so we go up this narrow, like dirt, whatever. Mind you, it's January. There's snow on the ground in Vermont and ice. And we get to the top of it. Didn't we take a Polaroid up there?
I don't know if we took one up there or if it was like at the bottom of it before we went up there.
I don't think we have that Polaroid anymore, unless you have it somewhere. It was on your board for a long time.
It was. I don't know.
Bitch. Can't believe you lost it. Whatever. But we get to the top of it, and I look around. I was like, there's nowhere for me to turn around, like, nicely. You cannot continue going up the mountain. And our two options were to reverse down it. There's snow and ice on the ground. That wasn't an option. I'm pretty sure I ended up doing like a 20-point turn just so we could go back down the mountain, like nose first. And it was steep as fuck.
Yeah.
Going up did not seem that bad, but going down was brutal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we were at like a 45-degree incline, bitch.
At least.
It was absolutely wild, but we made it. That was a good trip. Oh my god, that night, what was this? St. Patty's Day? No. Columbus Day? Something like that. I was the only one drinking. We went to that house in Buxton.
Oh my god, it was St. Patty's Day.
No, it wasn't. It's in December.
It was something, some sort of fucking day.
Some stupid holiday gave me an excuse to drink. And there's that video. Remember we found the wig in the cupboard? With that weird noise.
It was a house full of guys.
Three men lived in this house, okay?
Hockey players.
No. Baseball.
Baseball
I think,
players.
Yeah, if that. I don't think some of them played sports, whatever. They all played sports, just different sports. I grew up with two of them in high school, and we went over and we were just smoking. I was drinking, whatever. And we opened the cupboard in the bathroom because we're snoopers, whatever. I still don't think I told them either of them this story. And there was a wig.
Just like nothing else in this cabinet. There was nothing else in this cabinet. No, because you know what the thing is? I don't think we were snooping because
You think they were open?
you're on the toilet in the video, and
Was I
I
on
think
the
I'm
toilet?
sitting
On
on
the
the
ground.
floor.
I thought I was on the ground.
It was the other way around.
Wait, let me see when this was, because there's a Snapchat video of me and that weird noise. Remember? We couldn't figure out what that noise was.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that noise was to this day.
And I think we just looked up and
Oh my god. Were these fads?
yes.
The peanut butter balls. Edible peanut butter balls. Yeah, this says this is not right. This must be a screenshot. Wait, this isn't that bathroom.
There's like posters of
This isn't a Cumberland Farms.
no that picture.
This picture.
But wasn't that the same night?
I don't know. This is at 10:14 in the morning.
Oh.
10:40 in the morning. But we look fucked up already.
I was wearing that sweater, that's for sure.
I know.
You called that my old lady sweatshirt for the longest time.
I still do.
I got rid of it because you called it that.
Oh my god, couples yoga.
Couples yoga.
That was good.
I think I broke my knee that night.
Bitch.
I'm trying to look because I have those videos of you
What videos of me?
yakking.
In Burger King? Or was that after Burger King?
I think it was the SMCC parking lot.
Hmm.
Because, well, the next morning it was the.
No, I thought that was that night. Yeah, that was that night because we were at Burger King. And then next morning, I think you have videos of me yakking.
No, I think it's the other way around.
We did not go to Burger King in the morning.
I don't know if it was Burger King or not, but it was a drive-through.
Find the video.
I'm looking. Here it is, March 18th, 2018.
Wow, I was way
Yeah,
off.
because this was the next morning.
So then it might have been St. Patty's. It was the next morning. Okay. So, wait, what drive-through is that?
I want to say Dunkin'.
Okay, wait, go back to that video because was that in... I can't tell.
I can't either.
Ew, that hair though. Wait, so you said March of 2018?
No, it was McDonald's.
What did I get? A smoothie? What did you get? A Shamrock Shake? Ew. You did.
Which is crazy to me because I don't like Shamrock Shakes.
That's wild. I'm
wonder
looking.
if that
Wait, you said
wasn't for
March
me.
20. Oh my god, I found it. Look.
Yeah, it was just an open cabinet.
Oh my god, yeah, you were on the toilet. Look, watch the end of this video. What is that
so
noise?
funny.
Listen.
That's gotta be your throat.
Mine?
Yes.
There's no way! This is the video I was remembering. That was Burger King. That's that same night.
Yes.
Oh my god, and then there was this one. Look at these. Whose room you sleep?
Is that this blanket?
Whose room you going to?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is.
That's too funny. I was so skinny.
Bro, I know. Me too.
Mm.
So unhealthy though.
So unhealthy.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bro, I know. Who were we? I know who we were. Depressed pieces of shit.
For real?
Oh, my extensions.
That was a bad choice.
That was a good choice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
She who should not be named. Yikes does not even explain that, bro. I don't. Had I ever seen that video before?
I don't. I mean, I think I had sent it to you when I originally took it, but
Then us this day, we were fucking glowing.
yeah, we were.
What's wrong with my hair? Just greasy? Who's it next to me?
I have no idea. Look I was hot shit.
I know, bitch.
I still am hot shit.
I mean, yeah, let's get that right. We're both still fucking hot as shit. We're just not as skinny as we used to be, but we're also
And that's okay.
us in your backyard. Smoking up Lizzie.
Yep, you're in my pants.
Yep. I don't have that J. Cole shirt anymore. I don't know where that went. That was
That's
from that
sad.
concert that I went to in New York.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
I don't remember what we talked about. Adventures.
We have more to share, so if you kind of like this idea of us just kind of
We didn't even talk about the scandal that
talking.
was submitted to us.
Oh my god, we have 2 scandals. So, guys, submit yours so we can read them.
And have like a full
Like a
epi
full
about it.
epi. Let
Oh
us
my
know
God.
if you like this.
Shut up. It's 10 o'clock.
I know.
Have a good night. See you later. Tuesday. Wait, let's do it at the same time.
That's enough of that.
Have a good night.
I hate it.
Have a good night.
See you next Tuesday or whatever.
You're supposed to say or
Enough of that.
Have a good night.
Or not.
See you next Tuesday.